right, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody, and welcome to EMP.Money. I am AJ, the team lead here, and we're skipping our intro today because we have a really jam-packed show. Let me go ahead and unmute Telegram. Give me 1 minute. All right, so as I was saying, we're going to skip our intro today just for the time being. We have a jam-packed episode today, so we need to utilize every bit of time that we have. This is our daily live AMA and rollover events. We hopefully will still get to reactor and detonator rollovers. We may miss reactor again just because we have so much to do today. But I want to kick things off with a very special guest, and the title of our stream today is the Truth Seekers pre-sale info. So we have Dow King with us today, and I wanted to bring him on to give us a little bit of background on what Truth Seekers is, and then we are going to be going live with the pre-sale or seed round tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. So we'll have a bunch more info on that after this AMA. But Dow King, are you there, brother?
I'm there, man. How are you?
Good, bro. Oh, good, bro. Really good to hear from you. And yeah, man, happy to have you. I know you and I and Crypto Truth Bombs have been talking for about a couple of weeks now, trying to get this all set up and figured out. And you were kind enough to offer a seed round allocation and pre-sale opportunity to the EMP community. And yeah, man. So I guess just give me a little bit of background on what who you are. First of all, definitely show your YouTube page, and then also like how you guys came together with True Seekers and what exactly you're going to be doing with the project.
Yeah, well, first, thanks. I mean, you're awesome, by the way. I saw the interview you had with your bonks, man. You're like
Thanks,
amazing.
brother. I appreciate that, man.
Like amazing. And basically, we talked to AJ, and he loved Truth Seekers and the concept, and we thought it'd be great to offer your community part of the seed sale for them to be involved. But basically, what Truth Seekers is trying to do, me and Crypto Truth Bombs are both DeFi YouTubers, and we've hit a lot of landmines, a lot of issues out here in DeFi. We're actually giving solutions to them and a way for people to get into a project that can be part of a solution and also make money. So basically what Truth Seekers aims to do is first and foremost, we are a technology / software company. We're going to have what's called the wallet watcher, which projects, we will actually verify their wallets and you'll know who the people are on those wallets instead of not knowing who they are and guessing that maybe the dev has all the wallets. And that's how a lot of these projects undermine their communities or rug pull. And we're actually providing real solutions, and it's a monthly fee that these projects will pay. And you can go onto our website and your favorite projects and look them up and make sure they're verified. So we are going to provide that for free to all the communities, to anybody that comes online, and you can see, hey, is this project verified? Is the wallet watcher on? And then you'll know if any funds or anyone changes the wallet, you'll know instantly versus finding out a couple days later that something has happened. So that's number one technology we're bringing to the field, a level of transparency that didn't exist. And then what else we're doing is we're having MetaMask extension where whoever your contracts you interact with or somebody you're sending money, we're basically going to take a small fee, 1.5 cents, and we're going to tell you if that wallet or person you're interacting with is a high risk, low risk, or medium risk. It's a MetaMask extension, which is brand new technology. So we're at the forefront of all the stuff that you can add to your MetaMask, and you can actually get more transparency on the people you're interacting with, whether they're on a watch list or a rug pull or a scam before, or if they've interacted with like a Tornado Cash or something like that. So that's what Truth Seekers is in a handbook trying to do. Plus, we're going to do the audits and we're going to do KYCs, which are going to be a little bit more transparency, higher end than what's currently out there. We're kind of taking things to the next level, and we're kind of, we're community driven so that, you guys can join into the seed round, and hopefully we can get our MetaMask wallet and extensions on millions of machines and get that 1.5 cents and get our wallet watcher on thousands of protocols and lock them down and help the whole community in DeFi as a whole. That's kind of the idea.
Right. Yeah,
Amazing.
and
Yeah,
this,
and crypto truth bombs. Go ahead, bro. He
yeah, I
made
was
it.
even,
You made it. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
yeah. So the whole idea of truth seekers came in. It's like looking at rugs and figuring out like when do the rugs happen? How do they happen? And most of the time, it's because there's some sly stuff happening behind the scenes. People are moving wallets. They're revoking and they're taking credit or wallets. There's multiple wallets belonging to the same person. That's how we felt rugs happen. So we sat down and we're like, how can we stop these rugs from happening? I mean, what do we need that we don't have? And that's kind of how the Wallet Watcher came to place. And like, we want it to be free for everyone. I mean, protocols will have to pay. And, if we get enough protocols, it will be substantial revenue, but we're planning to give revenue share back to truth holders. So there's a reason to hold truth. And the Seeker wallet kind of came up because it's like, look, we see what's coming down the pike. There's Tornado Cash got sanctioned. These are coming, like it's happening. So people are going to need to know who they're interacting with. So if I send AJ money and AJ was just doing all this stuff on the blockchain, like Tornado Cash or Blockbend, it's just going to tell me. It's not going to stop me. It'll say something like high risk profile or medium risk, or it's really just about information. And those are the two pieces of proprietary tech. But as far as like the audits and KYCs, like we're not going to be like ultra cheap. We're not going to be as cheap as like a rug doc or something along those lines. But we're not going to be as expensive as Certic. We want to be in the middle ground. And our KYC process is going to be ultra refined because we're going to be using Chainlink is why we're partnering with them. We're using their data partners to work with GACT. And GACT is the largest database of personal information on Earth. So when you go to fill out a bank account and you go to Wells Fargo and you give your address information, you do all that stuff, they use GACT. That's what they're using. And we can make a KYC system with that type of integration in it. So it's higher end stuff. We're not looking to do a ton of KYCs because we want it to mean something. That's really kind of the philosophy behind it. I hope that helps.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. Again, I know you and I, and again, Dow King and everybody on the team, we've been talking for a few weeks now, and I like what you're doing. I mean, again, I know you're trying to bring that transparency to the space that we all want and hope that, allows the good actors to prevail and the bad actors to, get what they deserve. So, yeah, 100%, man. And we're bullish. We think it's good. Again, hopefully you guys can actually pull off that integration into MetaMask because it could be a substantial revenue stream to the project and therefore, allow your token to appreciate in value. So awesome, bro. Well, again, that's a little bit of background. If they want to know more, I'm sure we've been pushing everybody to join your Discord, the white paper. We're going to be doing a post right after this AMA. So that's a background on what True Seekers is. Now, as far as tomorrow goes, we will be going live with the seed round at 2 p.m. Eastern, and we have a specific link that we have. Again, not only are they kind enough to have offered
One
the seed
right.
round to EMP, but it's also going to be beneficial to us because we'll get a small commission on whatever is contributed, and that will go right to our treasury. So yeah, I think that again, it's a win-win for everybody. Definitely do your own research before committing. But and then real quick too, Crypto Truth Bomb, when if you don't meet your hard cap, this will go for 5 days, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
We plan to go for 5 days if we don't meet the hard cap. So that's kind of where we're at. As far as a pre-sale is concerned, if this does exceptionally well, there may not be a pre-sale at all. So just keep that in mind. But we're really just going to roll with it, and we want to market and we want to go to launch like in a way that hasn't been seen in quite some time. I mean, we're YouTubers, we're going to market the hell out of this thing. Our marketing CMO is a guy named Nick Persicelli, who he works for Ethereum. He's actually a marketing executive for Ethereum, but the guy has had several multi-billion-dollar exits on his resume. Like the guy knows how to take it to market. He knows how to get on machines. So we're just kind of handle YouTube. He's going to handle everything else. So hope that helps.
All right, awesome, bro. Yeah, no, I think it does. And again, we appreciate you being here. I don't know, is there any questions LA or Bull in the chat real fast? We can probably take one or two before we wrap it up. Or anything else you're going to elaborate on, Crypto Truth Bombs or Dow King?
No,
This is the seed round, so this is the floor round. This is the cheapest round. This will be at 40 cents. Then if we get to a pre-sale, if we don't sell out, that's in 6 to 8 weeks, but you're going to be paying 50 cents, and then the price will open at 60 cents. So this is a rare opportunity for everybody to understand that seed rounds usually aren't offered to the public, but we decided to do it. It's usually to institutional or larger investors. We decided to do it because we want to run a more transparent, project. I've been in projects as an advisor before, and everyone gets upset at people who got in before them. Well, here we're giving everybody the opportunity to get in on the ground floor, which is very different.
100%, no doubt, and that's a great distinction. So again, for those of you that don't know, typically a seed round is essentially an angel investment round. Then what we usually get access to is a pre-sale, and then after that, the token goes live on dexes. So it is the best opportunity, and it's good to hear that if the pre-sale, I'm sorry, if the seed round does well, that there won't even be a pre-sale, and I think that's bullish as well, because when projects raise a ton of money in the beginning, and then there's like another pre-sale, and then the token goes live, and now there's no more buying volume. I think it's good that you guys are taking that into account. Yeah.
Right, absolutely, and that would be ideal. We'd sell out this seed round, and then we can market for a really long time. Like anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks, we can just market this like crazy. So that's
100%.
that would be.
One of our community members asked, do you have any audits or KYCs that you've done prior to launch, or are you going to be releasing that all once it goes live?
As far as audits, we have actually a small backlog of some protocols that actually are looking for audits almost immediately. KYCs, there's been a few, but not many. It's really we're really waiting to be completely official. We got a really amazing team now. I know Mark and Dapt,
yes, 100%.
and these guys are like really legit. They're fully registered, licensed developers. They're not jokers. They're in the forefront, and they're going to be running our audit team because Mark worked for Certic. Our developer was with Certic for a number of months, so he knows all the tricks of the trade as far as Certic. I think he helped build Skynet. So we want an audit that's going to be like super extensive and super detailed, but we just wanted to be more effective price-wise. So, I mean, that's kind of where we're at. So we were still kind of getting the concept together of what the audit's going to look like. So we have not done an audit yet.
All right, no, that sounds great. I know we're definitely interested in having you guys, audit some of our things as well, so we can reciprocate that. And yeah, Mark is definitely based. I know our developer Jake and him have had a great relationship. So yeah, no, we're excited, man. All right, awesome.
Yes.
Let me see if there's any other quick questions. Yeah, no,
There's one more.
One more. Or go ahead.
Yeah, from Glenn. From Glenn Z. What token type do we need to buy into Truth Seekers?
BUSD. Yep.
Perfect.
You will need BUSD. Yep.
Yep, and again, I got a sneak peek of the UI today. It's super easy. We'll have a link that we'll post right at 2 p.m. We may post it a little bit earlier to give you guys a chance to get ready, but the contract will not accept deposits until that window is open. And literally, those of you that participated in the Infinity presale, it's very similar. So there's a bar that says how much has been raised. You'll be able to approve the contract. You can deposit, BUSD, however much you want. And then I'm assuming, Crypto Truth Bombs, the Truth token will just be airdropped into their wallet, or how's that going to work? Yeah.
Yep, okay. Correct. As soon as we launch, Mark's just going to airdrop everyone. So, it'll pre-automated everything. Mark loves to automate everything. He's like, you don't have to do anything. I'll just take care of everything. So he's gonna he's gonna really try to streamline everything we can. So yep, it'll just go right in your wallet.
Awesome. And yeah, we'll definitely be posting the official wallet or the official token address as well. So don't fall for any scams. Again, be careful. But all right, awesome, man. Yeah, go ahead. All right, I think that's it. Anything else? Any other stuff, Bull or LA? Nope, I think we're good. All right, awesome. Well, thank you, Crypto Truth Bombs, Dow King. I'd love to have you guys back on after launch, and yeah, appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah,
thanks, AJ.
Thanks, man. And also, I sent you a request. If you join us next week, I have a show every week called DeFi Kings, and you're definitely a DeFi King. We have a panel of about 5-6 other guys, including some project leaders. So we'd love to have you on if you come next week.
Awesome,
okay,
bro. I'd be honored. Yes, thanks for the invite.
Before you guys hop off, for anyone in the community just wanting to do some more research on your team, where can they do that?
Well, the team information, there is some information on the website, but if they DM us personally, I can give them anything they need. I mean, we're fully doxed, so if they want LinkedIn profiles or something like that, we can figure it out.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
they're super active on Discord. Do you guys even have a Telegram or no? I know you're mostly
No,
Discord. Yeah.
we don't have a Telegram. We might open one right before the seed round opens. I'm thinking we should, but we did not open. We've just been concentrating on Discord.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, and I know you guys have been busy as hell, so I totally get it. Launching a pre-sale is not an easy task. So, all right, awesome. Well, again, thanks for being here, and we'll see you at 2 p.m. tomorrow for the seed round. So.
Awesome. Thanks, AJ.
Thanks, AJ.
All right, you got it, guys. All right, bye-bye.
You guys.
All right, well, there you have it, everybody. So, again, if you do want to do a little more research, look at the white paper, get to know those guys directly, please join their Discord. We'll have a link posted. LA posted the link in our YouTube and all of our socials. So, you have plenty of time. Again, it goes live at about 2 p.m. tomorrow, but if they don't reach their hard cap, you have at least 5 days to get in. But it's a big raise. They're looking to raise about 3 million. So I think I don't envision them selling out immediately. But I think that by the end of the 5 days, they could probably get close. So you should have plenty of time. But and again, we never recommend leaving your position at EMP. We just bring these partnerships and opportunities through projects that we have some history with and can give an opportunity to everybody at EMP to maybe make some profit and then bring that profit back home to the EMP mothership. So again, not financial advice. Do your own research. All the how it all goes. So all right. Well, with that, we did miss the reactor rollover. I didn't even compound today in reactor. So congrats to all of you. And with that, I think there was a pretty amazing snipe as well. So I don't know, Joe or Bull, you guys want to update on reactor real fast? I don't know. I didn't see it. I might be able to say here. Hang on one moment.
It was around 18.5, right at pretty much the last second.
All right, awesome. There you go. Well, I'm gonna pull up my screen. Anyway, give me 1 minute here. While I do that, LA, you want to talk about DigiCon? We're in the final hours of DigiCon as well. So go ahead, LA. Oh, we can't hear you.
Nobody's answering.
Oh my god!
Hello.
I just pulled an AJ.
Yeah, you forgot to unmute. Yep, I'm rubbing off on you, LA. Oh man, I've been doing it all day, every day with the mute button lately. So yeah, go ahead, LA.
So yeah, I actually have our booth pulled up right now, and my little dude walking around it. So it's really cool. I wanted to have it up when we did this tonight. So it's really cool. It's
awesome.
Huge. It's right now we have 2 stages. I don't know if it's gonna stay that way, but it looks really, really cool. So DigiCon starts tomorrow. It runs through to till Sunday, till end of day Sunday. Saturday is the main event, and AJ will actually be doing his talk that day at 3 p.m. I do want to clarify something because there's been a couple questions about it. So when you go onto the registration page and you register, what happens is, because the event hasn't started yet, it's password protected. But as long as you have registered, you'll receive an email that says you've registered. And when you go back to the registration page, it also says like you're registered. So that's how you know it worked. And for anyone who already registered, we also received an email today reminding us that the event's tomorrow. And I'm not 100% sure how it will work tomorrow, but the password requirement will either be taken down or they'll email out the password, one of the two. So no worries there with the password. As long as you've registered, you're good to go, and you'll get access. It's the access starts early tomorrow morning and goes all the way through until Sunday night. So we're going to mostly be there on Saturday and Sunday, and we'd love for lots of emperors to come. You can make your avatar look however you want it. It's really cool. And come visit the EMP booth. And yeah, it looks really good so far.
All right, amazing, LA. Thank you so much. So, all right, I got my desktop. Give me 1 minute, and we'll just talk about Reactor, and then, of course, Generator. Give me one moment. All right, so another amazing day in Reactor. We are almost at $2 million in the pool balance. Really, really bullish. We did get a pretty big last minute snipe. Let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. All right, so there you have it. Yes, you're right. Thanks, Bull. Again, Bull's always giving me the live feed, even when I can't pay attention. So, yes, 18.58 LP took it home as the largest deposit for Reactor. So, another awesome day. And has the win it now been hit yet in Reactor? Let's take a look. Not yet. So there you go. You still have some time. Usually somebody hits it by the time our live stream is over. But the win it now, again, you can deposit 62 LP and get a matching bonus, which is up to 2%, or it is 2% of the overall pool balance. So let's see if somebody hits it before the stream is over. But what we've all been so hyped about lately is Detonator as a service. So let me go ahead and pull up this page. So this will be, again, a directory of all the detonators as a service. And again, depending on the TVL or other promotional expenses, you will have your version of detonator listed on this page. The higher the TVL or any sponsored promotions will list higher on this directory. But again, eventually we could have 10, 20, who knows, 100 detonators as a service all here. So this is the page that you want to go to every day to check. Also, if you're interested in getting a detonator as a service of your own, you can click right here, request, and it will bring up a Google Sheet. So feel free to, again, fill all of that out. We are offering a 10% affiliate commission to anybody that can bring a protocol into Detonator as a service, and that is on the initial licensing fee. So we have a breakdown of what we're going to charge. We have two different options. We're working on a pitch deck for that right now, and we'll have that out when we can. Basically, the first option is a larger upfront licensing fee, only payable in EMP, which will put some awesome buying pressure on EMP, and then a split of the fees to not only us but your own treasury, so that Detonator as a service not only is locking a ton of liquidity, but it's also building a revenue stream for your own treasury. And then the second option is a lower upfront cost, but we get all of the fees from deposits to the EMP treasury. So again, we'll have a whole pitch deck on that, but feel free to request more information there. And
Uh,
yeah, go
add
ahead,
to that
Ellie.
real quick.
Yeah, absolutely, please.
All right. So today we got a special Discord channel set up. Shout out to Randy and Machine Chan for helping with that. So it's called Detonator as a Service, I believe. And if you're interested in being an affiliate for that, you can request a ticket, and we will actually communicate with you that way. But please only request a ticket if you actually have someone in mind that you're already in contact with to refer.
Yes, great point, LA. Please don't just give us suggestions on who we should reach out to. I mean that could get really convoluted. So that is really reserved for either project owners themselves, or if you are in close contact with those teams and can actually make it happen. Again, we get 100 emails a day about who we should partner with or who we should get in touch with. But unless you're an actual decision maker or know somebody that is, that's really the best thing for you to contact us with. And again, we are always open to suggestions and do it from your end. Meaning, if you're in a project that you think could benefit greatly from Detonator as a service, tell them. Don't tell us, tell them. Get them to get involved and get excited and approach us about it. Because again, we really feel like this could be the number one solution moving forward. And I did a really, again, sentimental post yesterday of where we've really entered a new era. EMP has become, not only a successful protocol, but now an actual crypto business. And so, really, just to reiterate, there is no good option to incentivize adding liquidity to protocols before detonators of service arrive. So typically, the only way to get people to add liquidity is to have part of the um, treasury provide that liquidity, or you have to provide what they call liquidity provider incentives. So that's either diluting your token by offering rewards in your native token, or offering a secondary token, similar to how we do with eShare and our farms, which is a much better model than the first, but it's still not perfect. With us, it's a little different because we have more of a closed loop economy. But typically, in other DeFi protocols, you know, uh, liquidity provider incentives dilute their overall tokens. However, with generator or detonator or reactor, any of the detonators as a service, they accomplish everything without having any downside. So, in other words, it's built into the contract. The rewards are the lottery and the win it now and the random or the largest deposit. Those are really the rewards that you're getting. And so, again, it's a way to lock liquidity, protocol owned liquidity, and reward the users that do it in a manner that doesn't hurt the ecosystem. So it's really we've reinvented the wheel, so to speak. We have a much better mousetrap, and we're excited to unleash it on the world. So again, Generator has been a smashing success. This is our first official Detonator as a service. We have one more coming next week. Actually, it'll probably be 2 weeks. So we'll get a whole breakdown on that timeline with the X-Row ecosystem. They will be the next one up, and yeah, we're excited. I mean, what we've again, I'll get into the stats in a minute here, but we've raised about $175,000 of locked liquidity for the SPS BNB pool, and everybody that's been in has been seeing massive daily bursts already. Again, in the beginning, daily burst is usually about 1 to 1.5% daily. It will come down over time, but again, we haven't even seen the volume enter this contract yet. I mean, all of us that know how to do this contract and have been around have pretty much gotten in. But the Splinterlands community as a whole, they're new to all this. So we're educating them slowly, but we're already seeing a lot of their larger players get interested and start adding liquidity into this contract. So it's super promising and super bullish. I'm really excited. So, all right, let me pull up my desktop and we'll go over some notes. Again, we're a little bit all over the place. Oh, and we have our banner ad that's live on the generator page at the very top. Again, just advertising that you can now spend your EMP in Splitterlands, and that uses our affiliate link as well, so that we get credit on your deposits. So if you are looking to get into Splitterlands, please click on that banner to get involved. So, all right, give me 1 minute. All right, I think we covered most everything on Detonator as a service. Again, if you are interested, please reach out, and we will hopefully have that pitch deck PDF available sometime next week with all the pricing breakdown and everything that goes with that. Again, the generator was a major success. We added about 10% of the overall SBS BNB liquidity. We added 10% more in a matter of 24 hours, which is just incredible. I mean, we have a goal that we're going to double their liquidity, so that's a total pool balance of about 1.4 billion by the time we go to Splinterfest. So, right, LA, that's the goal. Yeah,
Hell yes.
awesome. Yep,
I like
killer. All right, well, let me go and get more alpha and updates. So again, sorry I'm all over the place today, but we had a jam-packed episode. So a lot of you have already seen this, but we want to make sure we talk about it in the live stream. We're reopening our VIP. So a lot of you have been asking, man, I want to get in VIP. How do I get in VIP? I'm a good actor. I want to be here for the long run, and so it's now open. So the VIP registration will be open for the next 72 hours. There was some missed a typo. They had 48 hours, but it'll be open for 72 hours. You're gonna want to fill out the form that we provided. Again, all of this is in our socials, both on Discord and Telegram. It will tell you exactly what you need to do, and then if you are accepted, you will get a DM in the next 10 days. Now, don't fall for a scammer. Again, you'll get a DM from Charlie directly. His actual Telegram handle or Discord handle is listed, as well as Joe, PD Trader, or Randy. Those really are the only three that you should be getting DMs from. And again, make sure you verify it's them. I mean, even if you have to do it in a public chat, just be super careful about all that. And even like on the AMAs, you can make sure that you when you hear their voice, you send them like a test message that just says hello, and then you'll know that you've messaged them before, and that it's actually them. So again, just be careful. Lots of scammers, but so yeah, there are some criteria that we are going off of. You have to have a minimum of 2,000 EMP within the protocol. That does include detonator. So again, that's the farms, detonator nodes. It's throughout the entire protocol. And again, with EMP being so low, we felt that was a very conservative number that still allowed smaller players the opportunity to get in. It was not a barrier of entry, but we do have to have some sort of a minimum because, again, VIP is very, very valuable. VIP got access to the Infinity launch, and that has doubled their money from that alone. So there's a ton of early access opportunities in VIP, and that's why we do. I mean, again, I get it. I don't really like saying, you have to be a good actor. It feels like we're gatekeeping, or we're slapping people on the wrist for not being good actors. Again, everybody can do whatever they want. That's the beauty of crypto. However, if you're going to be a VIP, we have to hold you to a certain standard, a higher standard. And the reason that we do that is, again, because there is monetary value associated with that. In other words, being a VIP member, you would get early access to Impulse, you get early access to all of our, again, whitelists, you'll get early access to all of the detonators as a service that we end up putting out. So it really behooves you to be a good actor and to, support EMP so that you get access to all that. So, yeah, go
I,
ahead, Bo.
I I don't even think it's anything about like gatekeeping or anybody saying that, telling people what to do. It is entirely, mathematical. If you know, don't say when you're selling EMP, because the reality is, if you sell EMP, it knocks down the peg. That's just a mathematical reaction to what you're doing. And so nobody's saying you can't do this, you can't do that. But I am here to tell you that, the system, that's just how it responds. Peg is designed completely based on the ratio of the price in relation to ETH, and when you sell, that's a result of your actions. So if you don't like the reaction from the system, you have to change your action. And it's not about cell shaming. It's not about calling you a bad actor or a bad person, but it is something about understanding exactly how the system works mathematically.
Yep, absolutely, Bull. And again, I know I'm just I'm speaking overall. I know that people don't want to be judged by having to submit their wallet and then being told they are bad actors or whatever. So if you're worried about that, then I would just say don't submit. Or the other question I saw was, we do have a time frame on it. In other words, you had to be an investor in EMP back in August. So if you're new to the protocol and you may be an amazing actor and you may be doing everything right, however, we have to have at least 1 month of a track record to really see what you're doing. Again, if we just let somebody in, they appear to be a good actor, and then once they're in VIP, they just sell or whatever else. We monitor that as well. So if you're in VIP, that doesn't mean you're gonna stay in VIP. So again, that's another uh, prerequisite in getting into VIP that everybody needs to be aware of. And so, if you are not accepted, we usually tell you why. So that's another amazing thing, is that it can be an opportunity to learn what you could do better, or what you are doing to hurt the protocol. You may be doing it and not even realizing it. So it's also a learning moment, or a teachable moment, I guess they say, for all of you that do submit and maybe don't get approved. And then finally, again, if you are new, we usually open this up about once every 30 to 60 days. So just continue to be a good actor. You'll have another opportunity um, to submit. And if Pulse Chain does go live, like tomorrow, which I doubt is going to happen, but if it did, then we would do one more round for sure, even if the time frame is a little bit shorter, to let you get in before we actually go live with Impulse. Because really, that's the number one thing about being in VIP. You will get early access to Impulse. Impulse is our sister project, the first seigniorage protocol launched on Pulse Chain. And again, if you don't know what I'm saying, please go back and look at some of our older videos, or join the Impulse Telegram. But uh, that could be a massive, massive opportunity. Again, typically, the earlier you're into a seigniorage protocol, there is incredible gains to be made. And so, not only that, but it helps us establish the floor of the protocol, without a bunch of bad actors, farming the Genesis round and then dumping on all of our heads. So, just like we did at EMP with our Select 6, we'll have, a Select 60, hopefully, or who knows, a Select 600 of all the early access VIPs that will help us hold the floor. So, all right, awesome. I think that kind of goes over everything. I don't know if Charlie is here, if he wants me to add anything, or LA, was there anything I missed from the post?
I don't think so.
All right, cool. All right, so yep, that'll
Hey,
be VIP. Oh, go ahead.
hey, AJ.
Hey,
Can you hear me okay?
yes, Kirk. How are you, brother? Are you?
Hey.
Did you make it? You sound like you're a little flight. What is it? Jet lagged. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, it was a long trip over here, but I'm here and I'm just lounging in bed in my Airbnb looking at Detonator and listening to you guys talk. And I
Perfect.
thought
That sounds pretty
I
good,
would,
man. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'm not complaining. And I just wanted to say it just dawned on me when you and Bo were talking a second ago, and it's just like, I am, for those of you who don't know me, well, most of you don't know me this way. I'm not what at all I would call a whale in this ecosystem. I have for me a reasonable amount of money invested in it, but by no means a whale by anybody's standard, I don't think. And but I can't tell you, uh, you know, traveling like this and now being in Portugal and sitting down and literally in this market with everything going on, being able to compound hundreds of dollars every day while I'm doing what I want to do with my life is amazing. And I think sometimes we might lose sight of that. And we all work hard here for our money, and we all invest here at EMP in a way that we hope will produce long-term gains for us. This is a long-term, long place to be,
For sure.
and I think that uh, yes, is any system perfect? No, of course it's not. But I was chatting in the main with someone a minute ago, and I understand the frustration of having to miss rollovers. Now I'm in Europe, so rollover for me is basically the middle of the night. So I either decide to be up or I compound a little bit earlier, and I don't let it get to me. And the bottom line is we're all in a fantastic place. I just wanted to say that, and I wanted to also say, what other protocol, what other system, what other group of people are out there doing things like creating Detonator as a service, as a product that is making us all money, whether or not we're invested in it or not. I'm invested in it, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm also invested in it just by being in EMP, and so shout out to you, sir, and the other people involved. For thinking ahead, for forging ahead, especially right now when things tend to be a little more negative in sentiment, because obviously times are very straining right now. But
Totally.
we are in a place, and we're all working on this contract together, and we are gaining. We're making gains. So, I just interesting perspective for me pulling into Portugal right now and seeing all this going on and just realizing that this is all happening, no, regardless of where I am in the world. So it's just fantastic. So I'll get off the soapbox and just also say that tomorrow is the last day of the uh, campaign with the free detonator ticket giveaway, as they were talking about.
Yes.
Also through the academy, AJ's gonna be drawing another 5 names, each winning 50 EMP tomorrow as well. So it's a big party to celebrate everything. So if you haven't quite finished up yet, make sure you finish the academy between now and tomorrow, and you can get in on that action.
Awesome, Kirk. Yeah, brother. Again, appreciate your insight, man. And yeah, there was two things I wanted to elaborate on, and then Bull, feel free to chime in too. I know you and I have had this discussion the last 24 hours. So the first thing was about the rollover and compounding. And yes, I know that there's been a lot of talk of it's not fair, it's hard. Again, we are working on a solution that may be beneficial not only to someone that wants to compound, but also keeping in mind that we want to do what's best for the protocol. But in the short term, I would just say, again, the way the detonator is structured, and again, this means every detonator and detonator as a service. The way the contracts are structured, yes, do you miss out on getting every little bit of juice out of the lemon, to use what Joe says? Yeah, absolutely. But over the long run, because you're only losing out on time, it really is not a big deal to have to compound, an hour or two before the rollover. Again, you're not necessarily losing out on that capital. Yes, you're losing out on, a little bit of gain from, making sure your pool share is high. Those instant rewards at the very end can also be beneficial. So it does benefit you to do it as close as to the end as you can. But remember, we're going to be having, Detonator as a service all hours of all days, no matter what time zones. I mean, again, the idea is the first 24 are going to be spread out over, 24 hours, and there will come a point where, we'll have multiple rollovers at multiple times, especially if we can scale to hundreds of detonators. So, I know that it's frustrating for some, but we are working on ways to alleviate that. And even as it sits right now, just be mindful of compounding when you can, because it's better to compound at least once during the day than to not compound at all. So, and then to your second point was, and Bull, you can elaborate on this a little more. What Kirk said, I know a lot of you, this may be your first crypto project, and there comes a point where you don't realize how good you have it here at EMP. And again, that this is a personal opinion. I've been around the block. I've been in DeFi. I know I've seen it all. I've been here, full time for 5 years. In crypto for 7. And again, unless you experience the rug pulls and the developers that have no idea what they're doing, or communities that are purely pump and dump. Until you experience that firsthand, it's really hard to appreciate what we've built here at EMP. And I completely get that. That this is not a, I'm not on the soapbox. It's not being derogatory. I'm just saying, for from an outside perspective, what we have going on at EMP truly is a unicorn. The fact that we are so transparent, the fact that we're always developing, yes, our price is down, absolutely, but that's the overall crypto landscape right now, and frankly, the entire world economy as a whole. So, are we immune to that? Absolutely not. But we can do everything we can to build during this bear market to really prosper during the next bull market. So, Bull, you want to elaborate on that a little bit? I know you always do such a good job with your analogies. So, go ahead, man.
Yeah. This is a really tough one, right? Because you always I think as people, we always do want to try to maximize whatever we do. If it's getting that, kind of squeezing that last drop, or just making sure that oh, sorry, that's my alarm. So the ability, so let me rewind a little bit. So I often talk about like making your voice heard, right? And I think when I look at it, I see that people that want to maximize and get those returns, and yeah, absolutely, I 100% get it. I look at it a little bit differently, like to some degree, like doing that. It's kind of a reflection or a representation of making your voice be heard, and to not be able to participate like that, I think does cause frustration, which is, I think a lot of the world is on edge because they do feel that frustration of not being heard. And, I know that like Jake is working on this really diligently, and I've posted a few times in the main and asked people in DMs a few times to try to narrow down, what the specific, hardware that they have that they're using that's causing issues, because systemically it's working, but because at times choice can cause problems, and one person has a PC, one person has a Mac, but this person isn't updated to the latest update of MetaMask or iOS, or this person doesn't have the Android 13, or so because people have all those choices and applications, it can make it tough from like that development side for everything to work perfectly. But so everybody realizes and understands that. I know that Jake is working diligently to try to find what the issue might be. And I look at it like as a localized issue, because if the vast majority are able to compound and claim and do those things, it's a local issue. That doesn't mean that you're irrelevant or your voice shouldn't be heard. It's just a matter of trying to figure out like what the particular fix is, or what the update that you might need to do on your device needs to happen, right? And so it like everything, crypto is a work in progress, and it's never going to be perfect. But the big thing I think that AJ really touched on is the fact that he's here every day. Jake is working every day. The other people are working in the background really to make sure that the machine here is running. And regardless of, of whatever is happening in the world and in the crypto market as a whole, that, development is continuing, and that, there's different options for people to, nobody says that you have to be in every part of the protocol and every partnership. But there are going to be people that want to be in those things, and offering those things, it's a choice. And it could, like I said before, presenting choice to people does present problems to other people. But at the end of the day, we all have to do kind of the be the most responsible we can for trying to figure out what the issue is. And so like, if, not singling anybody out, just saying like, if you have, like an issue, like hardware wise, what I typically do is I'll go to the vendor and I'll say, okay, here's my exact specs. This is what I'm doing. Can you give me a potential idea of why I'm having a problem? And so, that one of the great things about being in a relatively small project here like EMP is that our voices can always be heard. But if I could encourage people to be, place more information about like what their particular issue is, like exactly, and what their hardware is, without, giving out any private details, obviously, just like say, I'm on, I'm on iPhone and on the Safari extension for MetaMask, whatever it is. I don't know. Like, I'm not an iOS guy, so I don't know. But to be able to narrow it down instead of taking, a number of like anecdotal type of examples of people having problems, like there's nothing I can do to try to help, to try to narrow down what the issue might be. Because if you give me that stuff, we can try to accumulate that information or that data, and then try to figure out if there is a particular issue that people on a certain version have. And the great thing here is that like if you have a voice, but to utilize it like in that proper way, so that like it's most effective, instead of like saying, oh well, it didn't work again. And everybody wants you, trust me, like everybody wants you to be able to compound and be a happy participant, let's say, an owner in the system. And so when I see that, I always want to make sure that the person knows that, like, hey, look, it's like, if you have an issue, sometimes it's best to DM somebody like privately, or like if you have, like if you have a person that, you've talked and there's 5 people that have the same issue, if you all have iPhones or something and you're all on the same version, like have that information ready so that we can try to narrow it down, because nobody wants anybody to have problems. We want it to be as seamless as possible. And that's why, like the academy was redone, not because, version 1 was bad, but because the space is updated. There's an ability to evolve with the space and make sure that the voices that have asked questions, during Academy 1 can be answered in Academy 2. And, the Academy will be, this living, breathing, evolving product over time. And is it going to be perfect? No. But what is perfect is that somebody is here to offer, that free advice, that information, that example of how to do something, maybe in a better way. And so that you don't have the problem, because nobody wants you to be unhappy. Nobody wants to have to, deal with the frustration of not being able to compound and saying, well, I don't like this. And trust me, I get it. Like, I've had, I on one of my wallets, I'm on Android MetaMask, the MetaMask mobile, and it has blanked out a couple times. But by and large, I look at it like I've had 99% uptime. And so what I end up doing, in my particular situation, is I just end up, compounding 30 minutes early. And am I losing a little bit? Sure. But it's a lot better than missing out on 24 hours. So, but, technology can kind of, and sorry, I'm kind of rambling, but technology can kind of be a fickle thing. But as people, we can always leverage that to our advantage if, we use that tool in an effective way. And technology is just a tool. So using that in the best possible way to maximize the gains and opportunities for everybody. I think that's really kind of a core mission here at EMP, is to use all of those tools like that to help one another succeed. And where we've talked about win-win, it's not just like if you're getting LPs and you're doing positive actions, but it's supplying you with a good space to learn. It's supplying you with good information to learn, good people to help teach you and guide you, in the right path, to, to provide good partnerships. It's like most things in life. It's the big things, the big disappointments people can really seem to deal with, but it's those little mosquito bites of annoyance that really get under people's skin. And those are the things that kind of build up and make people kind of freak out sometimes. I know it happens with me. So I would just, try to look at ways to minimize that and be, figure out like, okay, like if I have some friends and they have the same issues, what can I do to figure out if we all are on the same version of X, Y, and Z? And just using, the power of technology, and then, the your human spirit, basically, to say, look, okay, I'm not going to get discouraged. I'm not going to let this, drag me down, because by and large, my experience here has been really good. And, I don't, so when I'm having a bad day, my number one goal is to not make other people have a bad day. And so I would just encourage people that are having or meeting that frustration of not being able to compound. And believe me, I completely empathize with you. Let's work together, like through DMs, to try to solve the problem. Or right out in the open, just put your version, just so that you're not exposing any of your like personal information, that type of stuff, so that we can try to figure out and, and nail down and fix this issue, so that everybody is able to compound and do, be happy with exactly their position in the ecosystem. And it's not something, that should be, seamless, be just kind of be a thorn in your side. So yeah, I think that kind of makes it.
All right. Yep. No, absolutely, Bill. All right. Awesome. And yeah, we'll continue to always, take feedback on what we can do. I know, yeah, there's been a few zap errors as well. If you try to zap in and you get a blank screen, just refresh. If you continue to have an issue, try a different browser. I mean, code is very hard. So we do everything we can to design and make it work for the least common denominator, but sometimes, technology just doesn't cooperate. So again, if there is more issues, you can always open a ticket on Discord, or like Bull said, DM one of us, with some
I have to read
issues.
this response.
Okay.
He said, this is from Male683. He said, AJ, your team has made it hard for me to invest in other DeFi projects because you've raised the standards I expect.
Oh, right on. Well, that's a hell of a compliment. Oh man, I appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, and again, I come from, I was in your shoes, meaning everybody that's here. I mean, I was a DGen. I try to find, good crypto projects to invest in, and it's hard. And so again, at EMP, when we started this, the core value was we want to be the project that, I would want to be involved if I was the investor. And again, that's coming from, a crypto veteran that I've seen it all, and really, that means a lot. That comment sums up everything that we're trying to do. So, all right, we're almost ready for detonator rollover, and then we're also going to do the giveaway on our tickets, but we'll do that after the rollover. But more importantly, before detonator, LA, you released a brand new Medium article today. So please, everybody, this is the time of the show where we we need your help. So not only do we want you to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube page, make sure that you're again sharing that. But please, please, please go to our Medium page, our Medium article page. We have over 400 subscribers on Medium now. That's a really great number. More than most DeFi projects. And so, yes, make sure that you like or clap, right? I think it's called a clap, LA, on Medium. So, yeah, you want to tell us about it? Go ahead.
Yeah, so this one's about Detonator as a service and the generator. And this one's a particularly important one because we're going to be using it as a supplemental piece of information that we send out when new protocols are interested in signing up for DOS aside from the pitch deck. So if you guys are interested in investing in your investment, let's blow this article up. Let's get that information out there. And one great way to do that is to hold down the clap button, to leave a comment, and to retweet our tweets and share our Instagram stories and stuff about it. And let's just get the word out about DOS and how awesome this is that we're now offering this. And EMP is so much more than just a DeFi protocol. Now we're an entire crypto business.
Yes, 100% LA. And again, anybody that is, trying to get others interested in applying for a detonator service. And by the way, that is the case. I want to make that perfectly clear as well. We are vetting projects. So just because somebody has the money and applies to have their own detonator as a service does not necessarily mean that we will license it to them. So yeah, we want quality projects. It's okay if you're a new project. We don't really have any prerequisites on, that. But we are going to be doing our due diligence on all that. So yeah, and that article really lays it all out of what we're again offering, why detonator as a service is so powerful, and truly could be the new standard of providing locked liquidity and building deep liquidity for protocols. Again, just some alpha. We have a killer meeting set up for next Tuesday. And again, that could lead to detonator as a service being pushed far and wide. So I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, the crypto space is hungry for detonator, and we just got to give it to them. So that's what it boils down to. All right, let me go ahead and play this video of what detonator is, and then we will give away some prizes.
Welcome to the Detonator. The Detonator is a system to multiply your Ethereum and EMP by 365% while providing 5 ways to earn. A daily largest depositor prize, a daily lottery prize, a daily burst based on your deposited amount, instant rewards from all new deposits, and a Win It Now button. Every day, right after the detonation countdown ends, the largest depositor prize is awarded. Huge sums are at stake as investors bid against each other to see who will come out on top. At the time of detonation, the winner receives a massive 100% bonus on their deposited amount. At the same time, the lottery winners are drawn. The number of winners and the prize amount is determined by the largest deposit. To participate in the lottery, you can deposit new funds or compound your earnings to receive up to 100 lottery tickets per day. The more tickets, the higher your daily chance of winning. Attached to these incredible ways to earn is your daily burst. Your daily burst is based on the amount you have deposited and is paid out continuously toward your maximum ROI. The instant rewards feature rewards you every time someone else makes a deposit, which can often yield some surprising bonus profits. Now, if you don't like the idea of competing with others for the largest depositor prize, the Detonator also features a Win It Now button. This button allows one user per day to win a guaranteed 100% bonus by depositing the equivalent of 2% of the total pool balance. Investing has never been this much fun. After the detonation, the detonator resets and a new cycle begins. That means all unclaimed rewards will roll back into the pool. So make sure to claim or compound your earnings at least a few minutes before the rollover. You may miss a day of rewards, but you won't lose any money. Your time to reach your maximum payout will just be slightly delayed. Furthermore, by compounding your earnings, you can increase your maximum payout limit exponentially, while also being rewarded with another 20% bonus. All these systems combined make the Detonator truly revolutionary, and one of the best passive income tools available today.
All right, there you have it, Detonator. Very powerful. Again, that's our high-level overview of what Detonator is. We have about 2 minutes left, so make sure you compound your rewards last minute here. And looks like we already have about 36 LP snipe. We'll see if that holds up. We've been getting some pretty good snipes last minute on Detonator. So, and again, I just was looking at this as well down here. There's been over $22 million right there. Total deposited $22 million. So just think about the volume that has run through the Detonator contract. That's pretty mind-blowing. And again, that shows that yes, people are claiming, the pool balance does go down, but once we finally recover and, even now, the pool balance is pretty much maintaining. It has gone down about 10,000 LP over the last 2.5 weeks, but that's because the overall markets are down as well. So we should see things level off. As long as you're compounding more than claiming, you maintain that pool share ratio, and once the contract starts growing again, you're rewarded massively. So all right, let's give away some money. Again, today's lottery prize of 300 LP is $9,489, and we give that away every day or more, because now not only Detonator but Reactor and Generator. So again, we'll do some numbers, but it's like we're literally giving away probably what, 10, 20, 30, 40, minimum of 50 grand a day just in the matching bonuses and the lottery rewards. So pretty amazing. All right, and that doesn't account, Win It Now and all the other larger snipers. But all right, good luck everybody. Here we go. 36 seconds. Bull. Oh, how many tickets? 7,680 tickets. So again, really good odds for those that are depositing and compounding to get your full 100 tickets every day. So, all right, here we go. 30 seconds. Good luck, everybody. If you are the winner we'd love to hear from you live in our voice chat and
Oh yeah,
celebrate.
you'll be hearing from me if I win.
Yeah, Bull, it's your turn, I think, right? No. All right, 20
Nah,
seconds, 100
I've already
LP,
lost.
a little bit of a snipe. We'll see if that holds up. If it does, that'd be amazing. Again, everybody's getting cheeky with this last minute accumulative deposits. So we will see. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
293.
1, 293, 0. Boom. Amazing last minute volume. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was awesome. Let me go ahead and refresh. We'll look at the back and forth. One moment.
And if you don't know how to look on chain, where do you look, AJ?
Yes, Bull, absolutely. So, let me go ahead and scroll down here. All right, so like Bull said, everything is verifiable on chain, but if you're not a on-chain expert, on-chain analysis expert, you go right down here to the view largest deposit button. Then you're going to go to yesterday because the rollover just happened. And boom, there you have it. So a 16, a 19, a 36, a 100, and then a 293 coming in over the top. So congrats to all them. Another awesome day of volume last minute in the contract. Yeah, another amazing day here at EMP. So, all right, let me go ahead and pull up our ticket giveaway, Wheel of Fortune, and we'll go from there. Give me one more minute.
Did you? I might have missed it, but did you mention that the Win It Now was used right away in Generator?
I did not. No, that's a great point. So, yes, in the beginning, Generator Win It Now is an amazing opportunity to get a matching bonus. And because it's early, it's really a very affordable price. As the pool balance grows, it's going to be harder and harder to hit that Win It Now. So, yeah, get it while you can. And yeah, I think it probably got hit within what a few seconds, Bull, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah.
People are just too dang quick. Like, I don't know, like how they do these things so quickly.
I know they got the fast fingers. It's all that
I got fat
practice.
fingers,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, fat fingers. Oh, all right. Let me pull up this giveaway. Bear with me.
While he does that, I got some updated info for the Digicon stuff from the organizers. So the password will just be removed altogether when the event starts. And I just got to go in a little ahead of time and do my avatar. But what will happen is when the password gets removed, you'll be able to see your avatar. And if you press the settings button, it'll give you an option to click on a button that says something about your avatar and click on that, and you can choose what shirt it's wearing, what pants it's wearing, if you want to put some sunglasses on it, a hat, all that kind of stuff. And
A
then you're
handlebar
ready to roll.
mustache? Is that an
Hell
option?
yeah,
Yeah,
that is.
it
It is.
is.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely, LA. Yeah, my avatar is it looks pretty close. We did what we could. Yeah.
But yeah, so that'll be ready for entry tomorrow.
Awesome. Bull, are you? I don't know if they have a cat costume, but that would be a good one for you, man. Yeah.
I am not a crazy cat lady. We just got a rescue cat like late last year, and we love her in this house. And so if I seem a little cat crazy, that's because it's the first pet that my wife's ever allowed us to have in this house. So
That's
and she's
awesome.
really nice.
Yeah. Yes, no doubt.
And I'm going to follow up a Fat Fingers comment because I've done a lot on eBay over the course of my life, and just a little pro tip: if anybody's interested in finding that random deal on eBay, Fat Fingers is a good site that people misspell their listings, and you can find stuff sometimes on the cheap.
Wow, there you go. Even more amazing knowledge dropped here in our AMA. Is you never know what kind of gems you're gonna hear. And yeah, I mean that's value right there. adding value no matter what the context. So I love it, Bull. Right on, bro. All right, cool. So this is our golden ticket giveaway. Today is the last day for the giveaway, and tomorrow, well, technically tomorrow is the last day, but tomorrow everybody that has entered, everybody will be eligible again. So if you've already won, you get another chance tomorrow. If you have not already completed the academy, you have up until about 6 p.m. Eastern to complete the academy and link your wallet address. Again, you don't have to link your name if you're not comfortable with that, but we have to have your public wallet address to be able to credit you. So I will be on, usually I have my Fridays off, but I will be on the live stream tomorrow, and we'll do a massive giveaway. We're giving away 35 tickets and another 5 tickets or another 5 allocations of 50 EMP each. And then we're also going to have another round of giveaways of something special after tomorrow. So all of next week and the week after, we'll still do some other giveaways. So, all right. And then again, just as a disclaimer, we are able to issue these tickets directly through the contract, but that means that there will not be any paper trail or deposit associated with these tickets. So if one of these winners actually wins the lottery, you'll be able to verify that on these videos as a address that we actually credited. So again, just want to make sure everybody is aware and that we're transparent with that. So all right, let me go ahead and pull it up without further ado, and we'll give away some golden tickets. All right, good luck, everybody. And the first winner is Scott EF6A3. Congrats to you. All right, next winner is Allison ED357. All right, 3 more. Here we go. Good luck. Peter B116. And Alex BD52. All right, last one. Right? Did I count right? I think this is the last one.
Yep.
All right, good luck, everybody. The last winner before everybody is eligible again tomorrow. All right, Tony, 7E112. Congrats, Tony. All right, there are all of our winners. Again, if you were a winner, you will have a ticket credited to your detonator balance within the next 24 to 48 hours. And if you are the winner, that could mean that you essentially were paid $10,000 to take the academy. So really amazing stuff. And again, if you're not in the academy, please sign up. You have about 24 hours to get finished and link your wallet address to be eligible for the mega giveaway tomorrow. So, all right, awesome. Let me go ahead and pull this up and then we'll wrap it up here. Again, another incredible day at EMP. One moment.
I just wanted
Yeah,
to
go
give
ahead,
a
Ellie.
shout out to Aaron and remind everyone to go subscribe to the Elon Degen YouTube channel. He's been killing it with some content in the mornings, doing Wake Up with EMP, I believe he's calling it, covering a lot of great info in the mornings. And of course, he's doing our detonator rollover raves on Fridays. we're going to stay tuned for an announcement about this Friday. He's still trying to work out the details for that. But he's just doing such great things, and it'd be awesome if everyone goes and supports him and subscribes to his channel and pops on when you can. So I'm going to leave the link in the comments.
Yes, thank you, LA. Again, shout out to Aaron. He's been killing it. And yeah, we do the rollover raise every Friday. We'll let you know if we're able to go live tomorrow. Again, this weekend's going to be crazy with DigiCon and everything else, but we'll let you know. But definitely subscribe for the the Wake Up with EMP. It's a great little podcast style, conversation setting all about EMP. So, all right, awesome. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up. Again, we've been going absolutely nonstop. To recap, we have the Truth Seekers seed round tomorrow at 2 p.m. We'll be releasing a post about that shortly. And then we have DigiCon this weekend. So again, make sure that you are signed up for that and ready to roll and join all of us over on the virtual crypto conference. So it doesn't get any better than that for sure. All right, awesome. Bull LA, any last words? Anything we forgot to go over?
I think you got it.
All right, awesome. Bull, any parting words of wisdom?
Don't forget to eat dinner.
Yeah.
You'll be hungry.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do, brother. I'm gonna try to go to bed early tonight. We've been burning the candle at both ends, but really excited to have Generator live and a major success. I can't wait to again continue to foster all of that. And I will be on the Splinterlands Town Hall on Monday, I believe. So make sure that you tune in for that as well. That alone could drive a ton of traffic into Generator. So if you're not in Generator now, you may want to get in before the floodgates open, but not financial advice.
AJ.
Yeah, go ahead, Charlie. How are you, bro?
Yes, sorry. We have Austin who just won the snipe. I'm sorry to put him on the spot, but maybe you want to talk a little bit.
Awesome.
Austin VW, Lord of the Pigs or whatever.
Yeah. Austin, are you there? You wanna talk? If not, that's okay. But we'd love to hear from you, bro.
Yeah, he just said in the chat that he took the snipe for the first time, I think.
All right, well, congrats, man.
He said give him 1 minute. He's getting his mic working, if that's cool.
Yeah, no worries. All right, cool.
And shout out to him because he was so positive yesterday in the chats, and I was really appreciating what he was writing. He was such a positive force in there. So wicked person to win that today.
Karma, bro. Brosafina.
Yeah, Brosafina. Yeah, no, absolutely. Again, what do they say? Positivity attracts positivity. So there you go. All right, we're giving 1 more minute. No rush, Austin.
Good snipe, too.
Yeah, it was, for sure. He's been learning. Sounds like he took the academy and did some research, and here he is, Austin. You there, brother? Oh, we still can't hear you.
Don't worry, bro. One day I'm at 100 decibels, the next day I'm at 2. So technology, What are you going to do?
Yeah, we're always having technical difficulties. 100%. Oh, almost. It sounds like it's trying. I see your icon.
Pulsing.
Yeah, pulsing. Like you're. It's getting input, but we still can't hear you.
Check. Can you hear me?
Hey, there he is. Perfect.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, bro? How are you? Congrats.
My mic might die. I had to plug it in. It's a little dead, but I haven't used it in a long time. So.
Yeah. All right, man. No worries. But yeah, you took it down, huh? Congrats, man.
Yeah, man, I thought I'd give my shot today. I've been eyeing it up for a long time. Finally got some funds available, and I was been excited to get a snipe. So I'm just grateful to be here. Thanks for the team. I really appreciate you guys' community and everything you guys got going on here. It just seems everything's just so well polished. The community is so well polished, very different from many other communities I've been a part of. And just excited for what you guys have going, what you're moving forward with Splinterlands and other partnerships you guys got going. So just loving everything you guys are doing, and appreciate you guys.
Awesome, Austin. Yeah, bro, no doubt. I've seen you around, man, in some other groups, and happy to have you here, bro. And yeah, man, and appreciate your positivity. Coming in asking the right questions, not just when peg and why price go down. So yeah, man, it's great to have you here. And how did you hear about EMP originally?
Oh, let's see. Probably in one of my maybe 7-level capital group that I'm in. A lot of OGs in there, and a lot of different projects. And yours has definitely been on the list for a while for some people. So just nothing but good things about what you guys are doing. And then when I came over and looked at what you guys had going, just the snipe feature and the win it now button stuff, just really to the next level of I wish every protocol would have. It's just a way to keep increasing liquidity, but yet still investing. So it's not like you're gambling away and just not getting any returns. It's just added layer of bonus if you happen to win it. So
I love it, bro. Oh my God, that was amazing. We may have to clip that for our pitch deck for offering this to other protocols. So yeah, man, it sounds like you get it, and for those of us that have been around and know what a struggle it is to get large liquidity into projects. I mean, this detonator as a service or detonator style contract is truly a gem in regards to that. So, well, awesome, man. I appreciate you jumping on, and thanks for the support. And now you got to build your bag for another snipe, bro. Yeah.
oh, that's the plan.
Right on. Yeah. All right, brother.
Yep,
Good
thanks a
deal.
lot, guys.
All right, take it easy, man. Have a great weekend. So, all right,
You
awesome.
too.
Well, thanks, guys. Again, so happy to hear other people utilizing the ecosystem as we intended. And again, congrats to everybody that's in EMP. I said it yesterday. Yesterday was a turning point. Over the next, you know, months to 90 days, I think we're gonna see some massive revenue and consistent revenue entering our treasury and therefore supporting PEG. And it's only a matter of time before we recover PEG and truly have a sustainable ecosystem. I mean, we're sustainable now, but then we're not reliant on PEG at all when we can have enough revenue streams to support the PEG. So that is the end goal for sure. All right, awesome. Well, thanks again, everybody. I will be here tomorrow again. Usually Friday I have off, but we have too much going on. And again, we'll do the mega giveaway for all of our golden tickets. So, all right. On that note, good night, good day. We'll see you tomorrow.